Tommy Robinson sparks frenzy with Exposé on Starmer's migration deal. Farage jumps on air. You're not going to believe what just happened. While most of the media was focused on budget talks and international summits, Tommy Robinson quietly dropped a video that's now blowing up online. And what's in it? An explosive takedown of Keir Starmer's new migration deal. One that's already sparked outrage, confusion, and a full-throttle response from Nigel Farage, who jumped on air within hours. This isn't just another political clash. This is the kind of moment that cracks things wide open and exposes what many believe the public was never meant to see. Over the weekend, Robinson released a 20-minute Exposé-style video on social media. In it, he claims to have dissected the key elements of Starmer's recently unveiled migration policy, particularly the parts involving new agreements with France and Belgium to curb small boat crossings. Now official government statements framed this deal as a new era of smart cooperation. But Robinson paints a very different picture. In the video, he walks viewers through what he calls hidden strings in the deal, including increased UK financial commitments, minimal enforcement from French authorities, and a lack of transparency on migrant processing targets. His words: "They called it a solution, but it's a smokescreen. We're paying more, getting less, and the British public was never asked." And that's the moment things exploded online. By midday, Robinson's video had gone viral, clocking over 750,000 views across TikTok, X, formerly Twitter, and Telegram. Clips started circulating fast, especially one where he calls the Starmer-Macron deal a rerun of the same failed promises the Tories made. One viewer commented, "I didn't vote for Starmer just to get Sunak 2.0. This deal solves nothing." Another simply wrote, "It's happening again. We're being sidelined while they smile for the cameras." And then, like clockwork, Nigel Farage entered the chat. That same afternoon, Farage took to GB News with a fiery on-air reaction. He didn't mince his words. "I watched Robinson's video. And you know what? He's right to raise the alarm. This deal is all style, no substance. We've been throwing money at France for 5 years now. What's changed?" He went on to say that the British government, both past and present, has no real plan, no spine, and no intention to fix this properly. He even hinted that he might revisit his own political comeback, warning, "If the public doesn't see results, real results, they'll turn to someone who'll fight for them. And fast." You could practically hear the sirens going off in Westminster after that. But here's what's especially telling. Farage and Robinson don't often align this directly. Yet on this, they're speaking almost in unison. Both are questioning why deals are made with minimal consultation, why transparency is always delayed, and why, after millions spent, boat arrivals are still hitting record highs. This convergence of voices from two very different ends of the political firebrand spectrum has sent shockwaves through the commentariat. A senior Labour advisor told The Guardian, "This isn't the kind of pressure Starmer wanted in his first month. The optics of a fresh deal collapsing under public criticism, especially from opponents outside the formal system, are damaging. And the numbers aren't helping." According to Border Force reports, over 1,200 people arrived via small boats in just the last 5 days despite the new agreement. That's not just inconvenient timing. That's a credibility crisis waiting to happen. Meanwhile, social media hasn't slowed down. A viral tweet reads, "Tommy Robinson just said what many are thinking: this isn't new leadership. It's just old tactics with better PR." Another post with 40,000 likes asks, "Where are the receipts? If we're paying France again, what's the result?" And that's the core issue here, not just the deal itself, but the perception of being misled. Because it's not just about policy anymore. It's about trust. Let's be clear, Starmer's government is still in its early days. Mistakes can happen. Adjustments can be made. But in the political climate we're in, where voter patience is thin and backlash is instant, even one stumble can spark a movement. Robinson's video tapped into that tension. Farage amplified it. And now, the government is on the defensive. This isn't about agreeing with Robinson or Farage. This is about what happens when major decisions are made without full transparency and citizens feel pushed out of the conversation. Robinson lit the match. Farage fanned the flames. And now Westminster's feeling the heat. So ask yourself, If one video can shake the system like this, what else are we not being told? Stay tuned and stay engaged.